Well, obviously, the horse that's gotten the most attention is Flightline, who's going to run the Breeders' Cup Classic. I'm not sure any race has been more talked about than the Breeders' Cup Distaff. The matchup of the sensational 3-year-old filly Nest against three very, very strong older horses, one of them from the same barn for Todd Pletcher. And this is going to be a good one. You'll be playing the Distaff and all the other races at Naira Bets. Use the promo code CUP25 at NairaBets.com for a free $25 play along with a $200 deposit match bonus. Nest. She has been absolutely sensational since finishing second in the Belmont Stakes. In Saratoga, what a coming-out party she had. And there's no bigger race for the 3-year-olds than at the Alabama, where she absolutely dusted her competition. I just think she broke all their hearts. Not sure why Secret Oath chose to play again, because she is nowhere near the horse she was earlier in the year, and I'll be shocked if she's competitive in here as good as she was when she beat Nest in the Kentucky Oaks. But Nest, what can you say? She's just crushing her competition. Now, one thing I'll say, a couple things. I got lots to say. She's either winning by big margins or she's losing races, and that worries me a little bit. What happens when she gets in a dogfight? But she's really good. The problem is she isn't necessarily any better, at least based on the races she's run, than the big three, the older horses, and she's going to be the favorite here, probably under 2-1. So I think she's bad value. And for me, you look at a race, any race, this race or a claiming race in the winter, and you want to try to find value. And it's tough to find value. She's not going to be value. She's not supposed to be a heavy favorite in here. It's very much based on reputation and the margins of victory. She's facing significantly more competition. And that competition includes her barnmate Malathot, Clairiere, and Search Results. And the most definitive race for these three was the Ogden Phipps at Belmont on Belmont Stakes Day, and Search Results ran the best race. She kind of ran off a bit early with Latruska, and she was involved in an absolutely wicked pace, a pace that caused Latruska to be essentially eased, and she had the lead until the very, very late stages when she lost to Malathot and Clairiere. They had better trips. Search Result, she won the battle, she lost the war. I like Search Results a lot, but I also like Clairiere, and I have great respect for Malathot. Clairiere, I think, had shown herself to be the better of Malathot in that race, as well as the Chuvie in Saratoga. Something happened. She hit her head in the gate, supposedly got a concussion. She did not run a race in the Personal Ensign. But Malathot and Search Results did. And as we look at the Personal Ensign, Malathot showed that just like the Kentucky Oaks, she's just a little bit better than Search Results. Search Results had to stalk Latruska. She put that one away top of the stretch. She looked like she could get the race done, but Malathot is such a determined racehorse, and she was able to run her down. And Malathot has had Search Results' number. Having said that, Malathot's going to be 2-1, and Search Results going to be around 9-2. So you can say she has her number, but she hasn't proven to be necessarily that much better, that she's supposed to be more than half the price of Search Results. And while Search Results is going to have to stalk Society in here, she's a major, major player, and I also think Clairiere as well. And I believe there will be better betting value with Search Results and Clairiere. So as much as I respect Malathot and as much as I respect Nest, I'm going to try to beat those two with Clairiere and Search Results. If Society wins this race, I'm going to lose. And you know what? I'll tip my hat to her, Steve Asmussen, all the connections, because I just don't believe. She might turn out to be really good, and she has run two fields off their feet, and she ran this Cotillion field off their feet. And maybe these were all sort of war veterans. All these horses behind her that had run against Nest said, oh, no, I don't know if that's Nest, but I just don't have any heart left to run against that horse. Still, Morning Matcha was second in this race. Nobody showed up whatsoever. And I want to see Society wire a field like this at Keeneland as opposed to winning races at Parks and Charlestown. She is going to beat me, and maybe she will, but it's going to take a Herculean effort and a better one than she had in either of her last two races. As I said, value is the name of the game. I respect all of the big four. Any of them can win. And I'm not going to argue that Ness might be as likely, if not more likely, to win than anybody in here, but she's not that much more likely. Bad value. Looking for value. Clairiere over Search Results, Malathot, and Nest in an excellent running of the Breeders' Cup Distaff. You'll want to play it over at Naira Bets. Head to NairaBets.com. Use the promo code CUP25. We'll give you a $25 free play along with the $200 deposit match.